So after a long day of working on the farm in Guimaras, we stay once again at JM Backpackers Hometel, they call it. So, but this is a new room. This is a brand new addition that they've been working on this for months, and they're gonna have a swimming pool over here, but this is room 301. I'm not sure anybody's even stayed in here before, but walk in, there's good tile floors. Look at the bathroom real quick. It's got a good sink, nice mirror, little cabinet underneath. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there, but we're going to be here for the next 4 nights. So yeah, it's got one of those rain shower type showers, and then you got your air conditioner. And it's already feeling cool in here. Feels good. Got a TV with full, it's whatever they call it. It's a smart TV. You can watch YouTube. You can watch whatever you want on here. So that's different than their other rooms. Their other rooms, the TV is kind of limited to just kind of like whatever they pick up on local channels, which is fine. We don't spend much time in the room anyway. But then that bed is a lot bigger than what we've had before, and like we've got, that may be a fuse box. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. But you had a little bit of artwork on the wall, place to sit down and drink your coffee. They've got free coffee out in the hallway. It's just Nescafe, but you know, that's the way it is here. And the view is not that great, but we do have, I mean, it's okay. And I can't open the door, so I don't know. I'll figure that out, but it does have a balcony out here, and the air conditioner hanging up there. But this is overlooking.
Right here.
Overlooking. Oh, there we go.
And you push.
My wife, she can always figure stuff out. It's locked right there. We come out, and you can see the main street over there, Southern Hypermarket, right across the street here, which is really handy because you get a lot of good deals in there on groceries and stuff. Just basic stuff. And then back the other way, that's, my wife shut the door on me, back the other way is the market. Is really close. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. So I'm sitting here back at the house in Pavia, and I wanted to further comment on that video about the hotel there in San Miguel. Yes, it's a very nice little room. It was absolutely brand new. We were the first people to be able to stay in it. And the folks there are very accommodating. I mean, they treat me, well, I am a regular guest, but they treat me like a regular guest. And downstairs, when you come downstairs, there's a full pharmacy right there. You just walk out one door, walk in another, and you can buy little grocery items, medicines, you know, any kind of thing. That little bottle of lip balm or whatever I bought in there. So, you know, it's a lot of stuff there. But what I wanted to say on the bathroom, an additional point to consider is on the sink, you actually get hot water out of the sink, which is kind of rare in the Philippines, but you just turn it like you would if you're in a Western country to hot and cold, and you get hot water right there in the sink. Also, they have you probably see in a video, they had a little bidet there, or a sprayer. And then on the inside of the shower, they have also the heat and cool is the same. It's one lever, and you pull it to the left and it's hot water, and you pull it to the right, it's cold water. They do have a bucket and a tabo in there in the shower, which is standard equipment in the Philippines everywhere you go. But what I wanted to mention, it does, when you pull that up at the faucet to make the shower come out, you know, it does rain down on you pretty good in there, and it's more like a regular shower back in the United States, you know, where I'm from. So that was really nice. I'm trying to think of anything else. I just can't get over. I mean, you can completely communicate with these folks on Facebook Messenger, JM Backpackers Hometel, and just look them up. And you can say, hey, can you get me a room for tonight? They'll tell you what they have. It is on the 3rd floor, okay? So, you know, you want to think about that. If you're physically challenged in any way, it may be hard. But they will actually, when you ask them if they have a room, that's the first message they send you. Now, understand this is on the 3rd floor. You know, if you have an issue going up, you may want to check out something else. But and that's true. But they give you that heads up right away. One night I was in the room and I asked for some ice, and a guy, and I had trouble the first night with the remote switching on the YouTube and, you know, looking at stuff on YouTube. I just had trouble. We were the first people in the room. You know, we were rank amateurs. The guy come up, he ran up down 3 flights of stairs 3 different times for us. One was for ice, 2 times was for the remote. And he stays in there, just hangs out downstairs in the lobby and does different things until at least 10:30 at night. And that's when they close the door. They actually close the downstairs doors to the outside at 10:30 at night. And it's kind of secure. They don't want anybody coming in there. And then, of course, in the morning, if you want to get up and go to McDonald's, you walk out, you just have 30 pesos on you, you climb in a tricycle, and they'll take you right down to McDonald's or Jollibee, wherever you want to go. And just right over the hill from Jollibee, just a little bit, just say you want to go, if you're looking for a night out, like just a nice place to sit down, air conditioned, you know, have a couple of beers, have a nice meal, or just drink water, whatever you want to do. Olivia's is there, and I really should do a video on them. Olivia's is a great place. It's more of a Western style restaurant, and you can get some great food there. It will cost you a little more. It costs like $20 for me and my wife, you know, to eat there. But I had a couple of San Migs there, and you know, so $20 in the United States, you can't buy Popeye's fried chicken for 2 people. I mean, you just can't. So I remember being, you know, a couple of years ago, I thought we went through Popeye's one night and it was $20, and we got, you know, a few things. I thought, wow, you can eat out for $20. That's good. You can eat out in that nice restaurant and be waited on, sit in the air conditioning. The place is decorated beautifully, okay? And I'm going a little overboard on Olivia's here, but they're a great place to go. The cost on the room, their published rates for that room is 1,800 pesos per night. Now, tell them you know the guy with the Philippines project, or tell them you know Randall. They'll know my name. They might give you a discount. I'm not saying they will. I'm not saying they will. They don't have to, but they might. And they've given me some discounts from time to time because I'm a frequent stayer there, and I really appreciate it. One night I went there, or one day I went there, and one afternoon at about 3 o'clock, I said, do you have a room for tonight? And they said, well, no. And the problem was the lady that cleans the rooms, she wasn't there. And they kind of said, well, you know, you might look somewhere else, we're short on help or whatever. I said, well, I really like to stay here. And I said, I can wait if you get somebody to clean the room. And, you know, they kind of thought about it for a little bit. And then one of the main ladies there, she said, don't worry about it. I'll go up. You go down the road and sit and have a beverage or something like that, and come back, and we'll have your room ready for you. So, I mean, that's the kind of service that they give. And on Messenger, they're they respond very quickly. And so, yeah, I've really been happy. It's, to me, they're not my family, but they're like really a go-to for me if I'm going to stay overnight, and I don't want to stay on the property. I'm going to stay at JM Backpackers. So give them a shot. You know, just look them up on Facebook, JM Backpackers Hometel, and I don't get anything out of this, but I know as an expat or a foreigner, you know, if you've been here, you've probably been to some hotels that were like really less than desirable and really kind of dirty. You're not going to find that here. These people are clean, they're organized, they take care of your, you know, everything. And a lot of Filipino hotels, they won't clean your room every day. I ask them to, and they go up there and do it. They probably would do it anyway, I don't know. But in a lot of places, like we stay in the States, me and my wife tell them don't clean our room because we've got stuff in there we don't want it messed with. And so, you know, a lot of times we do that, but they will. They'll definitely take care of your room, and they'll be happy to do it. And They've also always given me a nice discount. I'm not saying they're going to give it to you, especially on your first time. If you get to be a regular, they probably would. Anyway, I'm going to get off here, and I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.